What's going on, guys? I'm Steve. Welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to another 7 o'clock premiere. And I got something here that's going to blow your mind in a bad way. Now, I get a lot of crazy stories. A lot of y'all sometimes in the comment section say, hey, where you be getting these crazy stories from? A lot of times, you know, they pop up on my feed because that's what I look for when I'm doing these stories for you guys. But one of my subscribers, man, shout out. Gab, you know what I'm saying, out there in Cali. Shout out Cali. Gab be sending me some of the craziest stuff for your viewing entertainment. You know, and she's usually in here in these live streams. So shout out to Gab, man. She really helps with the channel ideas wise. And a lot of you guys also do too with some of the stories you send me. I can't thank you enough. But let's just jump into this. This right here is something that's like unfathomable to me. There's irresponsibility, you know. And then there's this type of irresponsibility where, like, you know, parents are so numb to the needs of their children that they do some of the most craziest things in the presence of children that puts these children in present danger. You see this guy up here? This story right here is out of Phoenix, Arizona. Shout out Phoenix, Arizona. This guy that you see up here, his name is Arsenio Largo. I had to get that right. Arsenio Largo. This guy's a father of 4, possibly more, but 4 children are present in this news story. This guy got busted going into an adult theater / bookstore / those skeevy places that nobody goes into, right? During the daylight hours with his 4 children in the car, in which he left them outside in that Arizona heat for 1 hour until they were rescued by police. If that's not bad enough, he was in there an hour with these kids in the car, ages 2, 3, 4, and 7 years old, with the windows up. They said the temperature in the car was 124 degrees. Now, these children survived, thank God. But the father wouldn't if it was up to me. Some people need to see the bottom of the ocean. And I told you before, people like this, parents like this, would be the first ones going. Take a look at this story. You got to see to believe.
New details tonight on those 4 kids rescued from a hot car in Phoenix. We first told you about this last night. Police say the child's father left them inside the car so he could go into an adult shop.
And according to police, he was in that store for nearly an hour before his children were found. Fox 10's Lindsay Regis is live now with the disturbing details. Lindsay.
John and Ellen, there is a lot to unpack here, but I first want to say that the 4 kids, all under the age of 8, are going to be okay. However, they were left in a very hot car when it was over 100 degrees outside.
Hi, buddy. How are you?
Hi.
Where's mom or dad?
Call that all officers hate to get multiple children left in a car unattended, cars not on, doors locked.
38-year-old Arsenio Largo, a father of 4, appeared before a judge Friday, less than 1 day after he was arrested outside an adult shop near 24th and Madison Streets.
Lock your fingers. You're under arrest.
Largo is accused of leaving his children, ages 7, 4, 3, and 2, inside his car around 3:40 p.m. when he went into the store. A Good Samaritan spotted the kids and called 911 nearly an hour later.
Do you want some water?
They got all the kids out, immediately gave them water. There were signs of distress, you know, color discoloration, you know, skin, bright red, sweating. Clearly, the heat was affecting the children.
Phoenix police say all 4 children had their temperatures taken at the hospital. Temperatures range from 99.7 to 100.4. The temperature taken inside the hot car once the doors were open read 125 degrees.
The fact scenario as alleged by the police is rather shocking. The police allege that they went into the store, called out many times, nobody came out, and they allege that when you came out, you attempted to pretend like it wasn't your car. It indicates a strong level of reckless culpability of knowing. It's difficult to say that anybody who grew up in Arizona doesn't know that children and dogs die in closed cars.
According to court documents, police could smell alcohol on him, and on his license, Largo has an ignition interlock restriction on it, but his car did not have an ignition interlock device. Largo faces 4 counts of child abuse and 4 counts of endangerment.
You are presumed innocent, but what the police are alleging could have resulted in the kind of story that gets picked up on international news wires. Man goes into porno store, leaving his 4 children to die in their car.
The judge set bail at $5,000. Now, if he were to bond out, he would have to wear an ankle monitor, and he would not be allowed to see his 4 kids. Reporting live, Lindsay Regis, Fox 10 News.
Disgusting. That shit is disgusting. Now, I can make a whole bunch of jokes about this, but this shit ain't funny at all. But I will say this. This dude right here, if I was the mother of the children, I would do all the legal stuff I could to make sure he don't see them kids again, and I would fucking move. That's embarrassing. Just knowing him is embarrassing. This guy went into a sex shop where they have an adult theater and all kind of skeevy shit going on up in there, and he was in there for an hour. What was you doing? Looking at nasty books? Fucking lying. You left your babies in the heat while you went in the store and beat your meat. Get him the fuck out of here right now. There are so many people out here that are parents, and just word alone, them kids was 2, 3, 4, and 7 years old. Girls in that car. Y'all ever see them adult bookstore places? They always in the cut. And skeevy individuals, dirty old men type, always be around there lurking and going in there for a long time and then coming out. You left your babies abandoned around a lot of people, some of them which could have had a predatory nature. Cops roll up, they giving these kids water. Did you see the little baby? He was scared of the people, but he had to get the water. Broke my heart watching him grab it with 2 hands. All of them kids sitting in there, where's your dad? We don't know. He went in there. You went to a porn place with your kids. The fuck is wrong with you? What's wrong with you? Now, people like what they like, and what you do with the doors closed or behind closed or on your own time, that's your thing, as long as it ain't hurt nobody or yourself. But when you put your children at jeopardy like that, it's unacceptable. It's unacceptable. You going up in there, stroking your goddamn jalapeno, kicking it with the homies, or whatever the fuck they do up in there, watching them movies and stuff while your children are melting in the goddamn car. Did you hear the nurse? I mean, the judge? This is something they make that goes worldwide. Guy goes in the porno store, leaves his kids in the car to roast in the heat. Right there, I'd have just snapped my fingers and said bail, and then just took him outside and showed him the roses right there. Hamburger helper right in the bushes. There's some people out here that are so consumed with their own fetishes and like urges that they can't even see straight, even in the presence of their own goddamn kids. This right here is disgusting, y'all. It is. And it's not funny. You know what I'm saying? Could you imagine him getting locked up, you his dad or his mom, y'all all sitting around the table, y'all done just cooked food, chicken quesadillas or the tacos, I like the little ones. Y'all all happy as hell drinking a cerveza. Boom. Channel whatever news it is. Boom, there he is in the corner. You can't even eat now. Can't even eat the food because your son is on TV. People ringing your phone. Hey, oh yeah, I just saw your son on the phone on TV. He was beating his meat, Holmes. What do you got to say about that? You got to hang the phone up. You can't even answer jail calls from this guy. He don't even want commissary. He just want the dirty mags. Get him the fuck out of here. Stock Market Steve for the I can't even talk. The Dynamic Reason channel. As always, like, comment, share, and subscribe. This right here is over the top. And it's embarrassing. Just looking at his face, he looked like he did it. So I'm going to get it out of here and end it now before I throw up. See you in the next video. Take care.